Osman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Love, no good. Memphis with the ball. Winslow finds Morant. Brooks against Sexton. Morant drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Morant. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely, misses from short range. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Garland. The pass to Osman. The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brooks misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Out to Morant. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now Garland. Outside, Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Winslow dishes to Morant. Wow. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Morant with the steal. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. On defense, the Cavaliers. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jackson. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Now, here's Sexton. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Here's Clark, and he converts the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Softly drops in the floater. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
And Anderson kicks to Morant. And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Sexton. And they pick up 2.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Left side, Sexton. 1 second left. He lays it in. 8 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what are you guys seeing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in a shooting guard. Garland with the bucket.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Back to Clark. Passes to Gutteridge. And here's Anderson, covered by Nance. Anderson can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 3. It's Thompson off the drive from 12 feet out. Windler, the pass to Porter. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Melton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Garland. He has 6. And the basket is good.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Jones looking for an opening. And that one, good. And here is Garland. 8 points for him. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clark outside. Here's Melton, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. He's covered by Anderson. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now, here's Clark. With the teardrop, the shot no good. Great D that time from Love.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's Porter. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Anderson. Clark left side. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass to drop it in. Clark's got 6.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. And Cleveland also making a change. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. The Grizzlies trail by 5. The drive by Brooks. He kicks it to Winslow. And it's denied. They recover it. Brooks against Sexton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Here's Drummond. Oh, that was something else.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. Left side Jackson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Sexton for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up. Winslow out to Brooks. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Osman. Drummond, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Morant drives in. Here's Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Anderson comes in for John Morant. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 12.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Clark. He has 6. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Porter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Gutterich. Thompson against Clark. Lobbed up there for Clark. He can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Windler. Thompson finds Porter. Second shot opportunity. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Feeds it to Clark. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Now here's Anderson. Jones drives in. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter against Anderson. Porter passes to Thompson, and he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Passes it to Gutterich. Thompson against Clark. Here's Gutterich. Basket good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Sexton with it. 14 points for him. Count it. Sexton's got 16 points.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 seed. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Love. Over Jackson. Love, no luck.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Valanciunas, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Drummond kicks to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Drummond. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now Garland. Second chance shot. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morant surveying the D. And the shot goes in.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here is Garland. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
To the paint and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead. Now here's Morant. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Windler, guarded by Valanciunas.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Winslow. Valanciunas inside, working on Drummond. Cleveland leading by 7. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love, no good. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. There's Winslow outside for Jackson and stolen by Love. Here's Osman. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Over in the corner, Osman. Sexton with it. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Brooks dishes to Winslow. Morant outside. It's in!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star, often his own toughest.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at point guard. Holiday gets the bucket.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Down low, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Holiday against Sexton. Here's Drummond. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Here's Favors. The layup missed. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Sexton for 3. Favors with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 4. Holiday finds Ingram. Missed inside.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And stolen by Favors. Williamson right side. Ingram passes to Favors. Holiday against Sexton. Holiday gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Drummond throws it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Outside ball. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Drummond.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Ingram left side. Favors finds ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
He's off on the first. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The drive-by ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Drew Holiday has been on display for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jackson. Now, Garland, 5 points in the game, down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Redick, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. And here is Garland. He's got 7. Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The shot's good from Hayes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garland with it. Jackson on him. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And I like that move. With Redick's stroke, the up fake is always going to create a bite. And once his man is in the air, JJ knows he's got him on the line and can hook him into a foul.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Redick finds Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Williamson. It's good. Williamson's got 6 points.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
To the left wing. Here is Love. No points in the game yet for him. The 3. Okafor grabs the miss. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Garland. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. Ball, the pass to Okafor. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Drummond kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Okafor against Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Love. And the wing jumper offline. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. You get it. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 16 points and 7. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And the shot goes down.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
Love wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So both teams making some changes here. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Ingram with it. Garland picks him up. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ingram deciding where to go with it for the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. To the inside. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Cuts off the pass. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock. Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Windler.
Right wing. Garland kicks to Sexton. For three. Derek Favors with the rebound. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Thompson sends it back. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Windler with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Ball, the pass to Hart. Back to Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 5 now.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Back to Sexton. Fires from deep. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart, that's good. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Nance dishes to Sexton. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Sexton, the pass to Drummond.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Porter, no luck. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-6 run. And Redick kicks to Ingram. Dishes it to Hayes. Pass to Okafor. Redick for 3. No good that time. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Assman and Love are the forwards. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's blocked. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Hayes. Kicks to Holiday. And he can extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Drummond passes to Sexton. Here's Osman, covered by Hayes. That one good for 2.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust.
Oh, that was a strong dunk. Pelicans leading by 6. Holiday goes in. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
A different look now for Cleveland. Windler's checked in, and it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Outside Porter. Pulls it up. Here's Drummond, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holiday, the pass to Ball. Williamson looking it over. The second chance effort. Out to Ingram. Here's Favors, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Drummond up top. Pass to Porter. To the left side wing. And Drummond kicks to Garland. To the wing on the left. For the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Windler. Drains the 3-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Williamson. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Out left to the wing for 3. Love. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Out to the right wing. And here's Love for 3. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embracing the spotlight. Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
Holiday finds Williamson. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Money!
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Outside Porter. Out to the wing. And here's Love for 3. Drummond dishes to Love. Shoots over Ingram. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Windler's shot is off. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. At the top of the key, Favors to the right side. Ingram passes the ball. On the wing, Holiday. Off target from outside. Can't connect. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Ingram. Back to Favors. Over Valanciunas. That misses off the backboard. Memphis with the ball. Out to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Brooks against Williamson. And that one's good. Brooks. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Valanciunas finds Morant. Back to Valanciunas.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Left side, ball. Here's Favors and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Winslow with it, now guarded by Ingram. It's good. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ball dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting to his open teammates.
Now here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Favors, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Winslow. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Williamson.
And when you looked at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Here's Hart. Stolen away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. A nice shot by Anderson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 7. Passes it to Reddick. That's tipped. Morant looking around. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Hart, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Hart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Out left to the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Hart. 6 points for him. Reddick passes to Okafor. Here's Hart. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 5. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones, no luck. And they're moving it up. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 8.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in a 2-guard. Jones against Jackson. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Valanciunas. Tight defense on him. Here's Jones. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Feeds to Okafor. Left side Jackson, and they double up Jackson. Swiped away. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Clark, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on J.J. Redick.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark kicks to Jones. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Clark. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Left side Jackson. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Bucket is good. Williamson's got 8 points.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
Jones looking for an opening. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Winslow finds Jackson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 8. And Holiday, here we go, drops in the layup for 2. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Winslow with it, now guarded by Ball. Winslow, the pass to Clark. The shot off that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Williamson missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
There's Winslow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Here's Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Morant against Ball. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
To the left wing. New Orleans moving it around. Favors dishes to Williamson. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Drew Holiday. To the wing on the left. Ball against Morant. There's the dish to Valanciunas. Okafor with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Ball. No good there. Morant with some nice D.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Here's Hart. Out to Ingram from downtown. The shot will not fall. And it's Memphis the other way. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Inside, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
To the left side wing. And Anderson kicks to Morant. There's 1:38 left in the third. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Hayes down low, guarded by Jackson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson can do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Holiday, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
The first one falls. Ingram, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here's Clark. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes it to Winslow. There's the lob to Jackson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 15. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Jackson up top. And there's the pass to Melton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to one shot.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. So it's the Grizzlies now. Valanciunas passes to Morant.
Get there.
6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Favors. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Pelicans trail by 15. Holiday with it. Out to Favors. Morant comes with the double team. Holiday, the pass to Redick. Outside Holiday. Brooks against Redick, off on the layup.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Morant outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Holiday against Morant. And he comes up with the deuce.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
His 4th turnover of the game. Well, that's not a number to be proud of.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Morant against Ball. Here's Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
An exceptional decision maker in transition situation. Boy, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
Morant outside. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Redick passes the ball. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Anderson gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Outside, Redick takes the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Stolen by Ball. That one goes. Counted.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Brooks against Redick. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And Memphis turns it over again. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Left side Favors. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Ingram against Morant. From deep. Favors with the rebound. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win. Coming up next. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. A wide open look for Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got his team on the board to start the game for Cleveland. Pass to Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball, defended by Drummond. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. The drive by Brooks, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Fires the three. And Winslow pulls it down. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Love. Five to shoot, and Love throws it down.
Well, that's just an impressive drive right there from Kevin. Puts it on the deck, be the aggressor. Nice.
Pass to Winslow. Brooks outside. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Garland. The Grizzlies making the shot. They get it again, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Morant surveying the D. A floater, and that one drops. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Garland with the bucket.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Brooks outside. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. On the wing, Winslow. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sexton against Brooks. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Here's Morant. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Sexton slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Morant passes to Jackson. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Sexton, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Brooks against Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one's good, Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Love. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cavaliers trailing. 1-on-1 here. Here is Porter. Dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from Thompson. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Now Nance. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. And Nance kicks to Porter. The pass to Thompson. From 6 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. It's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And Memphis with another turnover here.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The tray. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Clark inside. It's up against Thompson. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 4. The kick out to Porter. Back to Sexton. Ripped away. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now Thompson. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And then Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Sexton attacking. Windler, and he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Clark nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Here's Drummond. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Morant outside. The putback. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now, here's Garland. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the feed to Drummond. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Morant. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it out to Love. Passes it to Osman. Fires for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Morant finds Winslow. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Knocked loose. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now here's Morant. He's got 19. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
That's good.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And Thompson kicks to Garland. The kick out to Porter. That one drops for him.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Over to the left wing. Melton passes to Jackson. Here's Gutteridge. Out to the wing. Here's Melton. Yep, it counts. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Porter. One-on-one here. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Garland.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Count it. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And here is Garland. To the middle, Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Here's Anderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Windler. He dishes it to Thompson. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Porter kicks to Nance. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Windler. There's the 3. And no good that time. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
Morant with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Love the pass to Osman. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis the other way now. Clark outside. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton against Morant.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a 9-point lead. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 27.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And Drummond is right there.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Memphis leading by 9. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the big man has quite the presence inside. Jonas Valanciunas gets physical and draws the contact. He's got to stay aggressive.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. And Drummond throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Now Morant. Here's Winslow. Brooks finds Morant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Morant passes to Winslow. Morant outside. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Winslow dishes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, Sexton in position. That shot, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Morant with a wide-open look. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now Love. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Jones. Out left to the wing. Memphis moving it around. It's Allen on the wing from outside the arc. And another miss by Memphis. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. Starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Williamson the pass to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Ball dishes to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And tonight, a look at perhaps the future of the league, but it takes time, as you know, Steve, to build that.
You're right, Kevin. You got to start somewhere. A lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow, but I love what I'm seeing.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
New Orleans with the ball. Ball kicks to Williamson. Ball feeling it out a bit. Garland with the rebound. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. First quarter just over a minute played. Favors brings the double. Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. Sinks the three-pointer.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Holiday against Sexton. Holiday the pass to Favors. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Here's Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
And Sexton drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside, Ball. Looking to end the run. Good on the shot.
This is Ball playing big, getting into the lane and being physical. Give us more of this.
Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. The slam dunk by Garland.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Man, that's a big dude. but Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Favors brings the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Sexton. That ball's great assist by Love.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
And Holiday, here we go. Favors, back to Holiday, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman, and there it is for him. Osman's got 5.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Ball dishes to Favors. And it's good for 2.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Garland. He dishes it to Love. Here's Osman. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside ball. Passes it to Favors. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Can't fall for this. Once Zion has you jumping, the rest is easy.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Garland. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Windler, the pass to Garland. The shot missing. Good D by Williamson.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Pelicans trail by 5. Jackson passes to Hayes. Outside, Reddick. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. There's Garland. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. They grabbed their own miss. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with a 3. Okafor grabs the miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. The shot by Reddick, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Windler. And Okafor with the block. And the pass to Windler. Nance down low. Hayes on him. Nance finds Thompson. Out to Nance. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Jumps up and finished off by Porter.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Holiday attacking. Okafor trying to get open. He gets it in there. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Porter. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside Sexton. Drills the 3-pointer. Sexton's got 9.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Ball with the bucket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Porter looking it over. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Sexton against Ball. Drummond, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Ball with it, now guarded by Porter. There's the feed to Favors. Again, the Pelicans score.
The anticipation of Favors is flawless. Knowing in advance he is going to rise up with the jumper as the pass is coming to him.
And Porter, here we go. And Okafor with the block. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Out to Ingram. .35 seconds left here in the second. Here's Favors. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions. Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Favors. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. And it's Sexton penetrating. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Ball. Holiday. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A big night so far for Derek Favors. He had 12 points and 1 assist. He came in. And that'll do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Ball kicks to Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Love against Williamson. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Sexton, and it's blocked.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Another shot. Sexton kicks to Osman. Love outside. Now here's Garland, guarded by Holiday. Garland, no good. Now here is Holiday. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Outside ball. He kicks it to Ingram. Feeds it to Favors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Favors, with those broad shoulders, takes up a lot of space going up to shoot.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Right side Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first free throw is good. Hayes is checked in for Derek Favors. He doesn't get the second one.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. A 2-point game. Pass to Redick. 3-pointer. Nance gets the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Windler. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Outside Jackson. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
26 seconds left in the third quarter.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
20 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Hart with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got his first points in this one.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Jackson passes to Hayes. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Five seconds left to play in the third. Here's Garland. Excellent D there from Holiday. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Melly passes to Holiday. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And finished off by Porter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Melly. And the Pelicans miss again.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Windler. Covered by Redick. Garland. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Holiday. Shoots over Garland. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Darius Garland picks one up. First one falls for him.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Here's Sexton. And the layup is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Puts it up from 7. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Garland with the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now, here's Ball. Guarded closer. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Now, Garland. Passes to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Taken away by Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Outside, Sexton. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Derek Favors checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Pass the ball. Here's the 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
To the inside. Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ball dishes to Favors. And he gets it to go.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Ingram finds Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland with it. Outside, Sexton. Here's Drummond. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ball, the pass to Favors. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Back to Favors. 6 to shoot to the wing right side. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Ingram missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Sexton against Ball. Outside, Sexton. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Ball. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here's Ball. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
It's Jackson atop the key. Brooks the pass to Morant. There's the dish to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
Very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference. Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Right side Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Favors finds Ball. Tries again. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Here's Holiday. Favors. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Knocked away. Ball with it. Down low. Out to Ingram. Ball feeling it out a bit. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Here's Holiday. Basket counts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Brooks after Drew Holiday's score. On the wing, Winslow. He's covered by Ingram. 5 on the clock. It's Morant with the drive.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Here's Ball, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Melton. Got a piece of it. Outside, Ball. Pass to Melly. Left side, Ball. Back to Hart. The pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Right side, Ball. Hayes in the post. He's covered by Clark. Hayes, no good. And the shot is good. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Redick for 3, and that one released in time, but no good.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying at.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front, up 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Gutterich in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside for Redick. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Feeds it to Clark. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hart. It's rebounded by Memphis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gutterich, the pass to Clark. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Pass to Gutterich. And here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work there as it goes. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. To the left wing. Hart, the pass to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. And they double up Jackson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Morant outside. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Brooks, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor, and Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Holiday. Out to Ingram. The drive by Williamson. No good on that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Morant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Holiday's got his second basket.
Yeah, the defense very much more aggressive on the body up, but still Drew Holiday drops it down.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Pelicans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Winslow. Stolen by Holiday. Ingram outside. Holiday left side. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. His first shot coming late, and it's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Pass to Melton. Now Valanciunas. And the pass to Melton. Back to Valanciunas. Over Favors. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Memphis leading by 11, setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Winslow. It's Morant with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Pelicans trail by 13. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Valanciunas inside. Working on Favors. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Here's Ball. Here's Favors. The feed to Ball. Williamson outside. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ball. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Williamson, he's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Winslow finds Jackson. Down low. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Favors. And they're able to recover. Pelicans trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williamson looking it over. And another turnover here by New Orleans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now, here's Clark. Kicks to Jones. Clark left side. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. He feeds it to Okafor. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Here's Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Melly. One-on-one here. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Melly missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Passes it to Anderson. Out to the right wing. Brooks outside. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Brooks. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team. Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Holiday surveying the floor. Feeds to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Gutteridge. To the inside. Over to the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Memphis, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Holiday. Outside Favors. Takes a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis finding a 15. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Morant. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Right side Jackson to the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Melton. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Morant outside. 4 on the clock. That one misses. Excellent D there from Ball. It's Redick on the wing. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now here's Morant after J.J. Redick's miss.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Ball. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Melton passes to Jackson. Winslow kicks to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Derek Favors.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. To the left side wing. Here's Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Ball against Morant. To the wing on the left. Here's Jackson. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Pelicans. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Favors trying to break free. That shot off. Morant with some nice D. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter start. Jackson finds Valanciunas. Morant outside. Launches a 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Brooks outside. The 3-ball. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Pelicans trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Morant. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. Right side Jackson. High arcing shot. Three-pointer. Morant with another miss. And here are the Pelicans now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now here's Winslow. Jackson kicks to Morant. Stolen by Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ingram wide open. And it's off from three-point range. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one. But